Today I'm going to talk about Iron Maiden, and then how to get that kind of Iron Maiden tone using the JCM 800 1 watt, right? So this is the kind of thing where it just sort of writes itself. It's that signature JCM tone, so you don't really have to do anything. I mean, there's nothing more than just the guitar here, right? As far as the guitar is what makes the difference. Is that all I did is just plug in the this guitar and start the flying V to get the sound. That's all. So going through the super overdrive pedal, noise gate, and then I have the button in here, which is the which is called the boost button, pressed in, and then we're in the 1 watt mode, and then we're doing the more preamp gain, right? More preamp gain instead of a power amp gain. So it's that kind of, it just sounds really cool, right? And it's basically the tone, right? It sounds just like, for, right? For the budget that we're dealing with, it sounds like Iron Maiden, right? I just want to talk about it, that's it. And then just sort of, maybe just talk about the songs. And I feel, like singing a little bit. So that was super hard for me to sing and play at the same time. I don't think anyone could do that, So I would love to find a band and just, I'm a singer. So I would love to find a band like that and then just sing, But here's the deal. Here is that you will never find this level of musicianship on guitar. Certainly I don't have the skill on guitar to do pull off something like that, but you'll never just I don't think I've ever found I don't think I've ever played with anybody in my whole life. I grew up in the Bay Area, and then that could even come close to this. And that's no disrespect to anybody. I think most of the people that I know would agree that, they would probably be the first ones to agree. I know a lot of guys that can play thrash, fast, but, that's a little bit different, right? For something like this, it's actually harder to play slower, right? I'm glad I found this sound. If I wanted to, I could record my own Iron Maiden, I don't think I know anything else off Number of the Beast. But my point there was that it's hard to... mic is over here, so I'm trying to, hopefully it picked up all this. Hopefully it's not distorting too much. So you be hearing more of the room than me because, look how far away from the mic I am, right? So when I sing, I hope that came out all right. So, like I said, this level of musicianship is hard to come by. And like be able to play the solos and all this stuff. So you'll never find, like I said, I've never met, a single person that can play this kind of stuff. Now, I've met people that can play Sabbath. I've met people that are like Randy Rhoads clones. All you have to do is plug in a Strat into this, JCM, and you'll just get that sound naturally. There's really nothing more. It's all in the playability. What you're hearing is the JCM tone. What is that part? Sunrise is gone, freezing out the fires. So the secret here is the guitar and the JCM. Right? The combination of the two just get some kind of overdrive pedal and you get that classic kind of, I don't want to say classic distortion because, I don't want to I don't want to date it like that, but you know, you get that kind of sound where before, you know, it started becoming a racket with thrash to where you can't even hear the bass. So this is like the perfect sound. I mean, I could totally record something, you know, like Peace of Mind, Power Slave, or Number of the Beast, or, you know, Killers or something like that.